मन करूं गुरुदेव को कैसे संत सुजान कितने करुणा चित से दिया धर्म का दान।
I start this presentation by paying my respect, bowing down to Guruji and Mataji. This 50 years of Dhamma journey started in India on 3rd July 1969. However, it will be very adequate to mention our first 3 Vipassana teachers of this modern age, because of whom this journey began in India before 50 years. These first 3 Vipassana teachers are Venerable Bhante Ledi Sayadaw, Sayateji, and Sayaji Ubakhin. The first amongst these 3 is Bhante Ledi Sayadaw. Ledi Sayadaw was born in former Burma, Myanmar, 1846. Since his childhood, he was having spiritual inclination, and at a very early age of when he was 15, he was ordained as a novice monk. He became Shamanera. This is the birthplace of Bhante Ledi Sayadaw, and this is the Sema Hall where he was ordained as a novice monk. They have now small pagoda there, small monastery to demark this place. At the age of 20, when he was young and ready, he was ordained as a full monk, and he started learning deeply the pariyati, the theoretical aspect of Buddha's teaching. He was very brilliant, very intelligent, and had very sharp memory. At that time in India, in Burma, there was a very learned senior monk who held an exam, and he put forward 20 questions. 2,000 monks participated in this exam, and they tried to answer these questions, which are very deep and profound. And on judging, they found that answers which were given by Bhante Ledi Sayadaw were most accurate, most perfect. So later on, a book was published named Parami Dippani, Manual of Perfections, containing these answers. At that time in Myanmar, the king was King Mi Do Min, who was a very wise, visionary, and kind person. And he held 5th great council of learned monks from Myanmar, from Thailand, from Sri Lanka, from Laos, from Cambodia. He invited 600 monks to recite the original teachings of Buddha. In this council, Bhante Ledi Sayadaw was also present, and he was given the responsibility of reciting the 5th volume of Abhidhamma Pitaka. Abhidhamma is a profound study of intricate study of mind and matter relationship. And to have a simple understanding of that, you need a great learning. So in front of these 600 monks, learned monks, Bhante, Lady Sayadaw, recited the 5th volume without any help, without any notes, and was highly inspiring, and all the present monks were very impressed. The Tipitaka that they recited together was then carved on 729 marble slabs, which is considered to be world's largest book. And it was kept near the foothills of Mandalay in a pagoda, and pagoda's name was Kuthado Pagoda. Kuthado means royal merit, because the whole program was sponsored by the king himself for this meritorious work. So the name of the pagoda is Kuthado Pagoda, and this is how it looks now. It is in Mandalay, and the small stupa that you see, they all contain these marble tablets, marble slabs. It was a very popular belief in Burma that after 2500 years of Buddha's parinirvana, this Vipassana meditation, his original teaching, will return to its country of origin, that is India. And after being established there, it will spread around the world. So some senior monks, they came together and they started thinking that how is it going to happen? Very soon, 2500 years are going to finish, and how this belief is going to come true. At that time, this Vipassana meditation was known to only 2 or 3 Vipassana Acharya bhikkhus, and they did not teach it openly to everybody. So they went to this bhikkhu, to this learned monk, and they requested him that, sir, please teach us Vipassana meditation so we can help in this spreading Dhamma after 2500 years. So these monks said that our tradition is to teach only if we feel that the student is going to maintain the purity of the technique. And for that, you will have to stay with us for quite a long time. Only after checking, examining your behavior or your attitude, and if satisfied, only then we will teach. So nobody was ready for this examination, this testing. And only Lady Sayadaw came forward and he said, I am ready, sir, I will do that. So he stayed with one of these Acharya, Vipassana Acharya Bhikkhu, monk. And after some time, when this Acharya found him fit to learn this technique, that this young Bhikkhu is going to maintain the purity of the technique, he started teaching him Vipassana meditation. After learning this technique from him, he started meditating in and around the monastery, in solitary places, in caves, under the trees, in the forest. And very soon, he mastered the technique and he became the master of Vipassana meditation. This is the forest where he used to go and meditate. And the name of this forest is Lady Forest. And that is the reason why later on he was known as Bhante Lady Sayadaw. This is the building in which he used to meditate, known as Zingkyan Kong. This is the monastery where he has written Nibbana Dippani. His books are very famous as far as the practical aspect of Buddha's teaching is concerned. They are considered to be ultimate. One of his books, Manual of Respiration, Anapana Dippani, was written on, inscribed on marble slabs, and they are kept there. After a while, he took a pilgrimage to India, and he went to different important places related to Buddha. He went to Bodh Gaya. He went to Saranath. He went to Lumbini. he went to Sravasti. And all these places, he found that the places were in a very bad shape, very neglected, bad shape. This is how Sarnath was. Our emblem was lying unattended. This was the position of Lumbini. And he understood that not a single page of the vast body of the teachings was available in the country. There were many misconceptions about Buddha himself. There were false beliefs about his teachings. So he came to a conclusion that if a monk come here and teach Vipassana meditation, nobody in India would go to learn this technique from him. So he made a resolve that I will prepare a lineage of householder teachers to do this job. So with this understanding and this resolve, he came back to Myanmar. In 1911, he was awarded the title of Agga Mahapandita by then government of Myanmar, which was British. Our next teacher is Sayat Eji. Sayat Eji was born in southern Burma in a small poor village, in a poor family in the year 1873. His family was so poor that he could not study and he had to start doing labor work. Initially, he started doing, he was given a job to drive a bullock cart, and later on, he got a job in a rice mill. The owner of the rice mill was very kind, generous, and when he saw this young boy working sincerely, working with honesty, he gave him more and more responsibilities, which Sayateji completed to his satisfaction. So when Sayateji became young, then this owner of the rice mill got his daughter married to Sayateji. In Burma, the bridegroom, after the marriage, goes to live and with the brides. So following this tradition, Sayateji went to his wife's home and started living there. And he started looking after the business of his father-in-law. And very soon, he became a very rich man. He expanded the business. Everything was going well. And at that time, suddenly, an epidemic of cholera struck the Burma. Thousands of people died in Burma at that time. Many people in Sayateji's village, they died. 5 persons from his own family died in this epidemic. His own son died, and his daughter died in his hands when she was saying that, "Father, please save me," but he could not do anything. So grief-stricken and saddened, full of sorrow, he started thinking that is there any way out of this misery? Is there something in this mortal life which is immortal? Is there a way of happiness in this world full of suffering? So he asked permission from his wife to go in the search of happiness, to go in the search of ultimate. His wife reluctantly gave the permission. So with a helper companion, he left the home and started searching teachers who could teach him meditation. Very soon, he met a monk who taught him Anapana meditation, basic Anapana meditation, and he started practicing it. And after searching for 1.5 half year, he ultimately and later on came in contact with Bhante, Lady Sayadaw. When he met Bhante in his monastery, Lady Sayadaw was very pleased to see him, very happy to see him, and he immediately started teaching him higher Anapana meditation, deeper Anapana meditation, and later on started teaching him Vipassana meditation. Learning Vipassana from him, he started practicing it in nearby places, in forest, in solitary places. And